Hello, everyone. I'm Bill, and welcome to Bill's Odds and Ends. If this is your first time here, be sure and subscribe and click on that bell icon to be notified of all of my new videos. Also, give this video a thumbs up as it really helps the channel out. And now, on with the video.
Hello! As I'm recording this, it is Memorial Day, so I hope all of you are having a good holiday. I know some people think it's just an extra days off work, but it is time to remember those that sacrificed to give us the freedoms that we have today. Anyway, some of you may remember a few months ago I did an unboxing of a drone that I had just bought. And unfortunately, it didn't work. There was some kind of a problem. I mean, it never would even turn on. I'm assuming there was something broken on one of the circuit boards. So I did send it back and just totally forgot about having a drone for a while. But the weather has gotten nice now, and I thought, well, I'm going to give it another shot. So I just bought this one, received it yesterday. It's a little fancier than the one I had before, but not a whole lot more expensive. So we'll open it up, and I know it's going to look kind of similar to the other one. Nice case. Unzip the case here and see what we got. All right. This is what's in the case. We got a remote control, the drone itself, it's of course all folded up, and two batteries. And in the top section there is some instructions, and I believe bag of spare parts. Assuming there's going to be some spare propellers, charging cable for the batteries. Yeah, there's a full set of spare propellers, and looks like a little bitty tiny screwdriver for installing the propellers. So we'll put that back away for the time being. I'll leave the charging cable out because I may try to charge the batteries this afternoon. So we'll get this out and unfold everything. Oops, I guess I gotta do that one first. All right. That's what it looks like out of the box. You do have a camera here. They always advertise them as being 4K, but they always end up usually only being 720p. The nice thing about this camera is you can tilt the camera up and down from the remote controller. On the bottom, you also have another camera here. This is for optical flow. If you're not, this model does have GPS, but we'll get to that in a minute. If you're not using the GPS, the camera looks down at the ground, and that's what helps hold it steady back and forth and up and down. So we'll set that aside. Nothing special about the batteries. They just do slide in the back here once they've charged up. Supposedly, according to what I've read, the batteries are good for about 15 minutes a piece. So that would give you 30 minutes of flight time. However, sometimes those are a little over optimistic. You also have your remote control. You got your two joysticks here that controls your throttle and forward and back. You have several and sundry different buttons on here. Couple of calibration buttons, a GPS button, obviously a power button, return to home button. And if you open this up like that, this is spring loaded. You can stick your phone in there, and as you're flying you can watch your phone and you can see what the drone's seeing, so you don't necessarily have to be looking at the drone while you're flying. like I said, this one is a little more fancy. It does have GPS in it. It sees the GPS satellites and can determine its position. And with that, you can do a return to home because it knows exactly where it took off from. And on the app, if you look on the screen, it tells you the latitude and longitude of where the drone is, its altitude and its speed. I believe how long it has been flying. It also tells you battery charge. The app's pretty comprehensive. Other than the return to home, a couple of other features is you can tell it to follow you. And in follow you mode, it locks on to your cell phone, which is fastened to the remote controller, and just flies along behind you. If you're out for a walk, you can video yourself, I guess, or at least the surroundings. It also does what's called an orbit, where it will go up several feet and just orbit in a big circle all the way around you. Again, using the GPS and its relationship to your phone. Anyway, that's about it. I may charge the batteries and play with it a little. Once I see if it really works, I'll probably post another video of me starting to learn how to fly. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. Well, it's now several days later, and I have a couple of flights under my belt. Not very good. I did shoot some video. The video quality's not too bad, but it was very choppy and jerky. Mostly because the wind was blowing a little harder than I should have been flying, but I got anxious. Anyway, I'll stick those video clips in here at the end, and you can let me know what you think. Hope you all had a good day, and thanks for watching.
This has been an odd production. Thanks for watching.